the biopic of Tupac Shakur. Just as a little note here at the beginning of this, I do not claim to be a hip hop expert, of course, or hip hop historian, or it's not foreign to me. I mean, I love hip hop, believe it or not, I do. I was there for the beginning of rap. I was there for its being Generation X, from the Fat Boys to the Beastie Boys to Yo MTV Raps, and like so my whole teen years and college years was all exposed to the evolution of hip hop. But when it came to Tupac Shakur, I came late to the party. I know he's with Digital Underground. I know a little bit about him, and I see his shirts everywhere, and he is just revered in the hip-hop community and in the music industry as whole. But my experiences, personal, did not come along until he joined Death Row Records, the whole East Coast, West Coast thing going on, with Biggie Smalls and with Suge Knight and all of that. So once this biopic got to that part, I kind of felt in familiar territory. And there's been a lot of controversy over this biopic, because I'm pretty sure the family controlled this biopic, and there were some other big-time directors attached to this at one time or another, like John Singleton and some others, who really wanted to, I guess, make a darker version or a more authentic version of Tupac. I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is what this movie tells me, and I kind of was spoon-fed everything that was coming in, but I read a lot of other reviews, and people are criticizing it, saying it wasn't strong enough, it wasn't deep enough, it felt like a TV movie, all of these different things. I didn't see that. I could see how it was just kind of like a borderline television Lifetime movie, but I think it just went one step further. And I like how they showed, they started with his childhood. He was in New York City, and then he went to Baltimore, then moving to California, showing the relationship with his mother, played by Danai Gurira. I don't know if you watch The Walking Dead. She's awesome in that, LaShawn. And to show that Tupac's influence from her mother, being with her husband was a Black Panther, and so that whole early 70s kind of craziness that was going on with the social change and the social movement within the Black community. So she was concentrating on education. So all in his early childhood, Tupac was told, use your head, you got to fight back with your brain, you got to go toe-to-toe with these people, using your wits, and not let them put you down and not put you in a corner. So the movie in the early days for Tupac, he was always being reinforced to get an education, and he's quoting Shakespeare, by the time he's in high school, so it's just really good to have an education, in order, because words are weapons, right? So we see the beginning where he gets his education from, and his tenacity from his mother, and then of course when he gets to California, he starts getting into the music industry. He wants to start rapping, he wants to start bringing a realism to his words, and a realism with the struggle of being in the hood and all these other experiences that rap wasn't covering it at that time. So as we go through, we see his relationship with Suge Knight, with Death Row Records. We see him with Biggie Smalls, also played by Jamal Woolard, who also played Biggie in Notorious. So that was pretty cool. And also, I love Demetrius Shipp Jr., who, I swear to God, he's channeling Tupac. I mean, he not only looks like him, but his mannerisms, the way he performs on stage, I mean, he is just lightning in a bottle. I really do.
Out on bail, fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochie screaming, fiending for money and alcohol, for life of a West Side player with cowards die and a strong ball.
Do I criticize the movie where it could have been a little more deep or a little harder? Like Straight Outta Compton was, it felt had more honesty to it. Yeah, it does seem like they kind of go fast forward with his life and concluding with, his demise here in Las Vegas. And I drive by that spot every day. I don't think about it every day, but I drive by thinking this is where the tragedy happened. And the movie doesn't go into conspiracy theories. It doesn't, try to figure out what happened or who killed Tupac. It just concentrates more on his life as an actor, as a rapper, as a poet, as just an amazing activist. I mean, I had no idea in his 25 years on this earth how much this man accomplished. I'm just really impressed. I really am. More so his story, and I just wanted a little bit more kind of a raw movie, you know what I mean? Because you see little bits of firecrackers going off this movie, and I just wish they would just had got a little deeper into his controversy and being shot 4 or 5 times, going to prison for a fake rape. I mean, this man had a target on his back, like his mother said in the movie, and everybody wanted a piece of him. And at 25 years old, I can't imagine that kind of attention. 50 Cent already came out and said that he wasn't happy with the movie. Jada Pinkett Smith, who was best friends with Tupac, there's scenes in the movie where she's, the early days, and they have, all these scenes together. She said it never happened, so there's people out there who are going to criticize this movie. And but overall, I thought it was a really good biopic. I really did. It could have been better. I don't know any better. I really don't. I'm not a Tupac Shakur expert. But you know what? I had a good time. The music could see his influence on this, and I thought it was a good time. Suge Knight, whew, that man's scary no matter who actor plays him, I'm telling you. All right, for more reviews and interviews, surf on over to my website, vegasfilmcritic.com. Also, check me out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you like my shirts, daddios.com, 20% off. Type in Vegas Film, link down below. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, share, and comment below. Did you see the movie? What did you think? I thought it was pretty cool. I really did. Unfortunately, it's not cool here in Vegas. It's 117 degrees here. We have a heat wave from hell going on right now. Can you see me sweating? For more reviews and interviews, I already did that. Look, I'm already getting heat stroke here. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard in Las Vegas. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.